last segment here, I want to talk about something that is extremely important, and I think not enough of us take advantage of, and that is the Rosary. Praying the Rosary on a regular basis. It's something that it's easy to ignore. It takes us 15, 20 minutes, and our lives are so busy, and there's so many other things that we're doing, but to take at least once a week, our family tries to, we do it at least once a week, but we should do it more often, but to pray the Rosary, sometimes it helps to have a group that comes together that you can join to pray the Rosary, and that's what we're going to focus on here in the final minutes here of this live broadcast. And joining me, Jim Cummings and Barbara McGee from the Rosary, what's it called? The
Rosary and Donuts.
Rosary and Donuts at Good Shepherd Parish in Colleyville. Is this men and women together, two separate groups, or what do you do?
Well, that's a great question. First of all, Dave, I want to thank both Kyle and Martha for having us today. I want to put a plug in for my mother, who turned 100 years old this year. She's she's at St. Thomas Aquinas Church in Dallas.
Oh, wow.
I'm hoping she's listening in. So yeah, just a little bit about the well, just so you know, I'm from a big family of 10. So I have 6 brothers, 3 sisters, and the Rosary and Donuts for the vast majority of the men have been it's an incredible discipleship to bring men together. And not only do we pray for each other, but we pray for the country and the world, and we're seeing some major changes happening, as you can see in the news lately.
And you're doing it every Saturday, is that right?
Every Saturday, and I'm inviting everybody that can hear this broadcast to come in. We meet at 7 a.m. on every Saturday morning, and it's really worth your while to come in. Not only pray, but stay for another hour and a half, and we do discipleship. Right now, we're actually going through Father Robert Barron's Priest, Prophet, and King. So every week we have a different component to talk about, maybe different books we go through and videos. So
okay, so starts with the Rosary, and then there's a teaching element, and then there's donuts, right?
And, well, we got to lure them.
You got to wait till the end to get the donuts.
You got to lure them with food. That's right. So we start with the donuts, and then we work.
Yeah, and I would say if they're not attentive during the Rosary, no donuts. Okay.
That's right. That's right. We cut them off.
All right, and also Barbara McGee here, also from Good Shepherd Parish in Colleyville, and you can hang with us here, Jim, and tell us now, you have your own women's ministry there at the parish that's doing something similar. Tell us about that.
Yeah. Dave, it's great to be here. Thanks, and thank you, Dr. Kyle and Martha. It's wonderful to be here at Midcities Dentistry. We are so blessed that the Men's Rosary really have supported for the Women's Rosary to get started in June. And we also want to welcome all women of any age to come join us most Saturdays at 7 o'clock in the morning in Cecilia's choir room at Good Shepherd. On the third Saturday, we join the men in the chapel, and it's an incredibly powerful, beautiful time to be immersed in our Blessed Mother's presence in prayer together. And the Women's Rosary we call Women's Rosary and Reflection, because what we do is we have the format of the Rosary, a little refreshment, and then we take the Sunday's readings and then have a reflection time and a discussion time to where we ask 3 basic questions. How is God calling us to respond to His Word today? And what is the challenge with that? And how are we really bringing that into an actual change in our lives? And that is just an incredible rich time of discussing, and the feedback from when women come, there's usually a core group of about 15 of us, and it's just a blessed time to be in prayer and fellowship together. So just again, I encourage any woman who has a heart to start their day in prayer and fellowship to come and join us.
All right. Now, you say most Saturdays. Will there be one this Saturday, for example, here in a couple of days?
Yes, there will.
Okay.
When I say most is on that third Saturday.
Okay.
And then twice a year we have Christ Renews His Parish Chirp retreats.
Oh, yeah.
And at that time, when the whole facility is focused on the retreat, then of course we don't gather necessarily, except for right in front of Good Shepherd statue outdoors.
Yeah, I always think of when I think about the Rosary, I think of Saint Padre Pio, who used to, when he was in a particular time of spiritual battle, he used to yell out, "Bring me my weapon! Bring me my weapon!" And that's why I like to carry this around with me, especially since it has a sword on it. To see this as a very powerful weapon in spiritual battles that we face. Okay, we are just about out of time. I do want to thank Jim Cummings and also Barbara McGee. If they go to the Good Shepherd website, is there information about this, Jim?
Absolutely.
Yes, there
Well, that's a great place to start. Just go to the
Okay.
website. It's been redesigned. It has a much better look and feel to it now, and you should be able to navigate through there very easily and find exactly what you need.
And do you know what the website is offhand?
gscc.net.
All right, gscc.net. We've had a lot of websites, a lot of phone numbers, a lot of information during this hour of broadcasting, and so write all those down. And if you're in the area, Good Shepherd, Colleyville is such a beautiful city, and it's so nice. And if you can get over there, if you're in the area, join the men every Saturday at 7, or join the women most Saturdays at 7 o'clock. And the third Saturday is when they all get together, and you get the donuts.